My beloved child, do not turn away now. Each passing second holds the key to unlocking the very destiny you've prayed for. I see the burdens you've carried, the fears that whisper defeat into your heart, and the weight of yesterday pressing upon your soul. But listen closely. Today marks the turning of a page, the start of a new chapter that I have written just for you. Stay with me until the very last word, for what I am about to reveal will shatter the chains of regret, ignite the embers of long-lost dreams, and guide you into a future brighter than you've dared to imagine. Time is pressing in. Do not let this moment slip through your fingers. I know you, my beloved child. I know you feel burdened by the weight of yesterday's struggles. I see the sorrow you've been carrying, the worry that seems to sit heavily on your heart, and the fear of what tomorrow might bring. But listen closely. Today, I am calling you into something new. There is a fresh chapter unfolding in your life, one filled with promise, growth, and renewed hope. I understand the battles you have faced and the pain you've endured, and it may seem like these things have defined you. But I am here to remind you that your story does not end in the shadows of the past. I have greater things planned for you. In me, you are not defined by your failures, regrets, or wounds. I have called you by name, and in that name, there is restoration. This is a moment of transformation. Step into this new season with faith, knowing that I am guiding your every step, even when the path feels uncertain. I am there beside you, lighting the way. The chapters ahead are filled with purpose, and every step forward will bring you closer to the fulfillment of the dreams I've placed in your heart. I want you to trust me with everything that feels impossible. What seems like an ending is often the doorway to a new beginning. I know you have faced challenges that felt like they would break you, but instead, they are shaping you. Every trial has been molding you into something far greater than you realize. Let go of the fear that binds you and step boldly into the new life I am preparing for you. You may feel unworthy of this next chapter, but remember your worth comes from me. You are precious in my eyes, chosen and loved. Nothing can separate you from my love, and nothing can stop the plans I have for you. Every disappointment, every loss, every moment of doubt has been woven into the fabric of your story, and I will use it all for your good. In this new season, I will reveal new opportunities that you haven't even imagined. Doors will open, paths will clear, and what once seemed like an obstacle will be turned into a stepping stone. I am the author of your life, and I am writing something beautiful, a testimony of grace, faithfulness, and redemption. Don't hold back. Release the pain of the past, let go of the expectations that weigh you down, and embrace the freedom I offer. I have given you a spirit of power, not of fear. With me, nothing is impossible. Every new chapter begins with a decision to trust in the unseen, to believe that my plans are better than your own. This journey is not one you walk alone, for I am with you every step of the way. Keep your heart open to the changes I am making, even if they feel uncomfortable at first. Growth often comes through seasons of discomfort, but know that through it all, you are being refined, strengthened, and prepared for what is to come. I will take the broken pieces of your past and create something more beautiful than you ever thought possible. Your past doesn't define you, it prepares you. Each struggle has been a step toward this new chapter I have for you. The future is right, filled with my promises, and every day is an opportunity for you to walk closer with me, trusting in my plan, leaning on my strength. This journey is one of faith, hope, and love, gifts I have already placed within you. Rest in the knowledge that I am the one who goes before you. I am the one who holds your future. I will make a way where there seems to be no way. All I ask is that you surrender your worries, your fears, and your doubts to me. In their place, I will fill you with peace, joy, and a sense of purpose that goes beyond your understanding. You are about to experience breakthroughs, not because of your strength, but because of mine. I have already gone before you to prepare the way. I have seen your struggles, your efforts, and your heart's desires. Now it's time for you to step into the fullness of what I have for you. This chapter will be one of restoration. Broken relationships will be mended. Dreams that you thought were lost will be rekindled, and blessings will come in ways you never expected. The doors I open no one can shut, and the favor I place upon your life will be undeniable. Trust me with the timing, trust me with the process, and trust me with the outcome. You may not understand it all now, but one day you will look back and see how each moment was part of my perfect plan for you. I am doing a new thing in your life. Can you perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. Where there has been barrenness, there will be fruitfulness. Where there has been dryness, I will bring refreshing. In places where you felt lost, I will give you direction. Where you felt weak, I will be your strength. Remember, you are not walking this path alone. I am with you always, always, even to the end of the age. You are my beloved, and I will never leave you nor forsake you. When you feel like you can't take another step, lean on me, and I will carry you. When the road feels too difficult, remember that I have already overcome the world, and in me, you have the victory. This is a chapter of new beginnings, of fresh starts, of renewed hope. Do not be afraid to dream again, to believe again, to hope again. I am the God of the impossible, and nothing is too hard for me. What you have been praying for, what you have been longing for, is not out of reach. Keep believing, keep trusting, and watch as I move in your life in ways you never thought possible. You are on the brink of something amazing. This is just the beginning, and there is so much more to come. Your best days are not behind you. They are ahead of you, and I will be with you every step of the way. Hold on to my promises, for they are true, and know that I am always faithful. The journey ahead is filled with purpose, with meaning, and with my presence. Continue trusting me, for I am working all things together for your good. You may not see it now, but the picture I'm painting is one of beauty, grace, and victory. You are not forgotten, you are not forsaken. I am with you, and I have called you into this new season for a reason. Trust in me, for I am leading you into a future filled with hope and abundance. I want you to understand that nothing is wasted in your journey. Every tear you've cried, every moment of pain, every lesson learned has been building something greater within you. The process may have been long, and at times it felt unbearable, but I have been with you every step of the way. You may have questioned why things happened the way they did, and it's okay to ask those questions. Yet know this, even when you do not see it, I am working behind the scenes, aligning everything according to my perfect will. You are stepping into a season where clarity will come, and things that seem confusing will suddenly make sense. I am bringing light into areas of your life that have felt dark and uncertain. The pieces of the puzzle that you've been holding on to, not knowing where they fit, will soon come together to reveal a bigger picture, a picture of grace, purpose, and fulfillment. But you must be patient, my beloved. I know it's hard to wait, especially when you are eager to move forward. Trust me in the waiting. It is in the waiting that I strengthen your faith, deepen your trust, and prepare your heart for what is to come. There is much that I am doing in the unseen, and while it may feel like nothing is happening, I assure you that every moment has purpose. In this new chapter, there will be opportunities that will require you to step out of your comfort zone. Fear will try to hold you back, but do not let it. You were not created to stay where it's safe and predictable. I have called you to a life of faith where you must rely on me to lead you. And as you take those steps of faith, even when you feel unsure, I will meet you there. I will provide everything you need along the way: resources, people, wisdom, and strength. This new season will be one of discovery. You will uncover gifts and talents that have been lying dormant within you, waiting for the right time to emerge. Don't be afraid to explore these gifts and use them for my glory. I have placed them inside of you for a reason, and now is the time for them to flourish. As you walk in the fullness of who I've created you to be, you will find joy and fulfillment like never before. The journey ahead may not always be easy. There will still be challenges, obstacles, and moments of doubt. But I want you to remember that with every challenge, there is an opportunity for growth. Every obstacle is an opportunity to lean on me, and every doubt is a chance to choose faith. I am with you in the midst of it all, and I will never let you go. No matter how high the mountain or how deep the valley, I am right there beside you, guiding and sustaining you. There will be moments when you will need to release things that no longer serve you. Relationships, habits, mindsets. Some of these things may have been part of your life for a long time, but in order to move forward, you must be willing to let go. Trust that as you release what is no longer meant to be, I will fill those empty spaces with something far greater. The things I remove are not meant to harm you, but to make room for the new blessings I am bringing. There are also relationships in your life that will deepen and grow in this new chapter. I will bring people into your life who will walk alongside you, encourage you, and help you carry the load. Do not isolate yourself, my child. I have created you for community, and there are people who need the gifts I have placed within you. Likewise, there are people who will help you grow and reach new heights. You may feel inadequate at times, unsure if you are capable of handling the responsibilities ahead. But know this, I do not call the equipped. I equip the called. When I call you to something, I give you everything you need to accomplish it. The strength, wisdom, and courage you need are found in me. So do not shrink back in fear or doubt your abilities. You are more capable than you know, for I am your source of power and provision. This chapter will also require perseverance. There will be moments when you will feel like giving up, when the journey ahead seems too hard or the obstacles too great. But I urge you to keep going. Do not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time, you will reap a harvest if you do not give up. The breakthrough you've been waiting for is often just on the other side of the struggle. Hold on to my promises, even when it feels like nothing is happening. Trust that I am faithful to fulfill what I have spoken over your life. As you press forward, remember to keep your eyes on me. There will be distractions along the way, things that will try to pull you off course or cause you to doubt my plan. But stay focused, my child. Do not be swayed by the noise of the world or the opinions of others. I am your guide, and I will show you the way. When you feel unsure, come to me. Spend time in my presence, listen for my voice, and I will give you the direction you need. Your relationship with me is the most important thing in this new season. Everything else flows from that. Make time for me in your daily life. Let me be the first one you turn to in the morning and the last one you speak to at night. In my presence, you will find the strength and peace you need to navigate the journey ahead. In my presence, the worries of this world will fade away, and you will be reminded of what truly matters. I also want you to know that this chapter is not just about you. I have placed you in this world for a purpose, and that purpose is not only for your benefit. I am calling you to be a light to those around you, to share the love and hope you have found in me with others. There are people in your life who are searching for the very things I have given you: peace, joy, and purpose. Do not keep these gifts to yourself. As you bless others, you will find that I continue to pour out blessings on you. You may feel unqualified to share your faith or speak of the things I've done in your life, but remember, it is not about having all the right words. It is about living a life that reflects my love. Your actions, your kindness, your willingness to serve will speak louder than any words you could say. Let your life be a testimony of my goodness, and as you do, others will be drawn to the light within you. This chapter is one of impact. You are not here by accident. The people in your life, the circumstances you are facing, the opportunities before you, they are all part of my divine plan. I am using you to bring hope, healing, and restoration to those around you. Even when you feel like you are not making a difference, trust that I'm working through you in ways you cannot see. I am calling you to be bold in this season. Do not be afraid to stand out, to be different, to follow the path I have laid before you. The world may not always understand, and there will be times when you face opposition, but take heart, for I have overcome the world. I have called you to be a light in the darkness, and the darkness cannot overcome the light. Stand firm in your faith and do not be swayed by the opinions of others. As you continue on this journey, know that you are deeply loved. I love you with an everlasting love, and nothing you do can change that. You do not have to earn my love or prove yourself to me. You are enough, just as you are. Rest in my love and let it fill you with the confidence and peace you need to walk boldly into this new chapter. The road ahead is filled with promise. There will be moments of joy, moments of challenge, and moments of growth, but through it all, I am with you. You are never alone, and you are never without hope. I have gone before you, and I will be with you every step of the way. Keep your eyes on me, trust in my plan, and know that the best is yet to come. As you step forward, I want you to embrace the power of gratitude. There is a mighty transformation that happens when you learn to give thanks in all circumstances. It shifts your perspective, aligns your heart with mine, and opens the doors to even greater blessings. When you focus on what I am doing rather than on what has not yet come to pass, you will begin to see the beauty in every season. You will understand that even in the waiting, even in the trials, I am working all things together for your good. Gratitude is a weapon against discouragement, a shield against the doubts that try to creep into your mind. It keeps your eyes fixed on me rather than on your circumstances. So I encourage you, my beloved, to take time each day to reflect on what I have already done in your life. Remember the ways I have provided for you, the miracles I have performed, and the love I have shown. These reminders will give you strength for the days ahead. And do not just be grateful for the big things. Learn to appreciate the small, everyday blessings as well. The sunrise that greets you in the morning, the laughter of a friend, the warmth of a meal. These are all gifts from me, signs of my love and care for you. When you cultivate a heart of gratitude, you will find that joy begins to overflow in your life. Joy that is not dependent on circumstances, but rooted in the knowledge that I am with you always. As you walk into this new chapter, I also want you to embrace the practice of forgiveness. There are people in your life who have hurt you, and I know it has been difficult to let go of the pain. But holding on to unforgiveness only binds you to the past. It keeps you from experiencing the fullness of the freedom I have for you. I am calling you to release the burden of resentment, to let go of the bitterness that has taken root in your heart. Forgiveness does not mean that what they did was right. It does not mean that you are excusing their actions or that you must allow them back into your life. Forgiveness is about freeing yourself from the chains that bind you to the hurt. It is about releasing them into my hands, trusting that I am the one who judges justly and that I will bring about healing and restoration in my own time and way. When you forgive, you create space for my love to flow into those broken places. You make room for peace, joy, and healing. It may not happen overnight, and that's okay. Forgiveness is often a process, but it is one that I will walk with you through. Every time you choose to forgive, you are choosing freedom. Every time you let go of the offense, you are opening yourself up to receive more of my grace. There will be times when you need to forgive yourself as well. I know the mistakes you've made, the times you've fallen short, and the guilt you've carried because of it. But my child, I want you to know that you are already forgiven. My sacrifice on the cross covered every sin, every failure, every wrong turn. You do not need to carry that burden any longer. I am calling you to release it, to forgive yourself, just as I have forgiven you. This new chapter is not about being perfect. It is about being willing to learn, willing to grow, willing to trust in my grace, even when you feel unworthy. I am not asking for perfection. I am asking for a heart that is surrendered to me. When you stumble, when you fall, do not be discouraged. Get back up, knowing that I am with you, cheering you on, and offering you the strength to continue. In this season, I am also calling you to dream again. Some of the dreams I have placed in your heart have been buried under the weight of disappointment and fear. You have allowed the challenges of life to make you believe that those dreams are no longer possible. But I'm here to remind you that I am the God of impossible things. The dreams I have given you are not dead. They are simply waiting for the right time to be fulfilled. Now is the time to stir up those dreams once more. Do not be afraid to believe in the vision I have placed in your heart. It may seem too big, too far out of reach, but remember, I am the one who gave you that dream, and I am the one who will bring it to pass. Trust me with the timing and trust me with the process. There will be challenges along the way, but know that I am with you in every step. I will open the doors, provide the resources, and give you the wisdom you need to see it through. As you pursue these dreams, do not forget to seek me first. Your relationship with me must always be the foundation of everything you do. It is easy to get caught up in the pursuit of goals and achievements, but I want you to know that none of that matters if you lose sight of me. Keep your eyes fixed on me, and everything else will fall into place. I want to remind you that success in my kingdom looks different than success in the world. It is not measured by wealth, status, or accomplishments, but by faithfulness, love, and obedience. Do not chase after the things of this world, for they will only leave you empty. Instead, seek after me, and you will find a fulfillment that goes beyond anything this world can offer. In this new chapter, I am also calling you to rest. I know you have been running on empty, trying to keep up with the demands of life, but I am inviting you to come to me and find rest for your soul. True rest is not just about physical rest, but about finding peace in my presence. It is about laying down your worries, your anxieties, and your fears, and allowing me to carry the weight. You do not have to do everything on your own. I am your strength, your provider, your source of everything you need. When you feel overwhelmed, come to me. When you feel like you can't keep going, come to me. I will give you the rest and refreshment your soul needs to keep moving forward. In this season of rest, I will also be giving you new revelations, new insights, and new perspectives. Sometimes you need to step back from the busyness of life in order to hear my voice more clearly. I will speak to you in the quiet moments, in the stillness, when your heart is at rest. So make time for those moments. Make space in your life to simply be in my presence, to listen, and to receive what I have for you. Rest is not a sign of weakness. It is an act of trust. It is a declaration that you believe I am in control, that you trust me to handle the things you cannot. So release the need to always be doing and allow yourself to simply be with me. In that place of rest, you will find the strength you need to walk through this new chapter with grace and peace. I also want you to know that in this new chapter, I am calling you to greater levels of faith. There will be moments when you are asked to step out in ways that feel uncomfortable, even impossible. But remember, faith is not about what you can see. It is about trusting in what I have promised. You may not see the whole picture yet, but I am asking you to trust me with the pieces. Faith often requires risk. It requires stepping into the unknown, not because you have all the answers, but because you trust the one who does. I'm calling you to take bold steps of faith in this season, to trust me with the outcome, even when it doesn't make sense. As you do, you will see my power at work in ways you never imagined. Miracles happen when you step out in faith. Breakthroughs come when you trust me with the impossible. Do not be afraid to dream big, to ask for the impossible, to believe in miracles. I am not limited by your circumstances, and I am not restricted by what seems humanly possible. I am the God of the miraculous, and I want to show you my power in this season. But you must be willing to believe, to trust, and to step out in faith. There will be moments when you feel like your faith is being stretched, and that's because it is. But know that I am strengthening you, growing you, and preparing you for even greater things. Faith is like a muscle. It grows stronger the more you use it. So do not shrink back in fear. Press forward in faith, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. In this season, I will also be teaching you to walk in greater levels of trust. Trust that goes beyond your understanding. Trust that remains steadfast even when the path is unclear. Trust that is rooted in the knowledge that I am good, that I am faithful, and that I am working all things for your good. You may not understand everything right now, and that's okay. You don't need to have all the answers to trust me. My ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. But I promise you this, I am working everything out according to my perfect plan for your life. Trust in that, and you will find peace in the midst of uncertainty. There will be moments when you are called to let go of control, to surrender your plans, and to trust me with the outcome. This can be difficult, but I am asking you to release the need to always know what's next. Trust that I am already there in your future, preparing the way. When you let go of control, you create space for me to create something far beyond what you could have imagined. It's in the act of letting go that you give me permission to move in ways that are beyond your comprehension. You may have certain plans for your life, dreams that you've been working toward, but sometimes my plans for you are even greater. When you loosen your grip on your own understanding and trust that I know what's best, you open yourself up to the fullness of what I've prepared for you. See, I am not just working in the moments you are aware of. My hand is at work in the details that you don't yet see. I am arranging circumstances, moving hearts, opening doors that you aren't even aware of yet. So trust me when things don't seem to go the way you expected. Trust that I am always working for your good and that I am always faithful to complete what I have begun in you. As you walk through this chapter of trust, you will discover the beauty of surrender. Surrender is not about giving up. It's about giving in to my perfect will for your life. It's about letting go of what you think is best and allowing me to lead you to what truly is best. It's about recognizing that my wisdom is greater than yours and that my love for you is beyond anything you could imagine. When you surrender, you are not losing control. You are gaining freedom. The freedom to live without fear, the freedom to walk in peace, the freedom to know that no matter what happens, I am in control. You don't need to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. That's not your burden to bear. I am inviting you to cast all your cares upon me because I care for you. This season of surrender will be one of the most transformative chapters of your life. As you release your hold on the things you've been clinging to, you will find a new sense of peace, a deeper connection with me, and a greater understanding of my purpose for your life. Surrender is not about losing. It's about gaining something far more valuable. The freedom to walk in alignment with my will and to experience the fullness of my blessings. In this new chapter, you will also learn the importance of obedience. There will be moments when I ask you to do things that don't make sense in the natural. You may not understand why I'm leading you in a certain direction, but I am asking you to trust me enough to obey. Obedience is an act of faith. It is a declaration that you trust my voice, even when you don't see the full picture. When you walk in obedience, you open the door for me to move in miraculous ways in your life. There are blessings that are released through obedience, breakthroughs that come when you step out in faith and follow my lead. You may not always see the results immediately, but trust that every act of obedience is sowing seeds that will bear fruit in due time. Obedience is not always easy, but it is always worth it. It may require sacrifice, it may require stepping out of your comfort zone, but the reward is far greater than the cost. As you follow my lead, you will experience my favor in ways you never thought possible. You will see doors open that you could never have opened on your own, and you will walk into opportunities that you never dreamed of. But remember, obedience is not about perfection. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to be willing to listen, willing to trust, willing to take the next step, even when you don't have all the answers. When you obey my voice, even in the small things, you are positioning yourself to receive all that I have for you. There will be times when I ask you to wait, and I know how difficult that can be. But waiting is also an act of obedience. It is trusting that my timing is perfect, even when it doesn't align with your own timeline. Waiting is not wasted time. It is a time of preparation, a time of growth, a time of deepening your trust in me. In the waiting, I am working, shaping you into the person I've called you to be. I know the desires of your heart, the things you've been praying for, the dreams you've been holding on to, and the promises you are waiting to see fulfilled. But I want you to know that my timing is perfect. There is a reason for the wait. I am working all things together for your good, and when the time is right, you will see the fulfillment of the promises I've made to you. In the meantime, I'm asking you to trust me in the waiting. Trust that I am not withholding anything from you, but that I am preparing you for the very things you've been asking for. Trust that I am working behind the scenes, aligning everything according to my perfect will. And while you wait, continue to seek me, continue to draw near to me, and continue to trust that I am faithful. This new chapter will be one of fulfillment. You will see the manifestation of promises you've been holding on to for a long time. You will experience breakthroughs that you've been praying for, and you will walk into blessings that you didn't even expect. But I want you to know that the fulfillment of my promises is not just about the destination. It's about the journey. As you walk through this chapter, I want you to keep your focus on me. It can be easy to get caught up in the blessings, the breakthroughs, and the answered prayers, but I want you to remember that I am the source of all of these things. Keep your eyes on me, and everything else will fall into place. Do not chase after the blessings, chase after me. When you seek me first, everything else will be added to you. The blessings are simply a byproduct of a life that is fully surrendered to me. I want you to experience the fullness of my blessings, but I don't want the blessings to become your focus. Keep your heart set on me, and you will experience a peace and joy that goes beyond the blessings themselves. As you continue to walk through this chapter, there will be moments of challenge, moments when you feel like giving up, moments when the road seems too difficult to walk. But I want you to remember that I am with you in every step. You are not walking this path alone. I am your guide, your protector, and your strength. When you feel weak, come to me, and I will give you the strength you need to keep going. When you feel lost, come to me, and I will give you the direction you need. When you feel weary, come to me, and I will give you rest. I am your source for everything you need, and I am always here for you. I want you to know that I am proud of you. I see the steps of faith you are taking, the sacrifices you are making, and the way you are choosing to trust me, even when it's difficult. I see your heart, and I am pleased with you. You are my beloved, and I delight in you. You are not forgotten, you are not overlooked. I am with you, and I am for you. As you walk through this new chapter, continue to lean on me, continue to seek my presence, continue to trust my plan, and continue to walk in the freedom that I have given you. This chapter is one of new beginnings, one of fresh starts, one of fulfilled promises. But most of all, it is a chapter of deeper intimacy with me. I'm inviting you to walk closer with me than ever before. I'm inviting you to experience my love, my peace, and my presence in ways you've never known. As you draw near to me, I will draw near to you. And as you walk with me, you will find that every step is filled with purpose, every moment is filled with meaning, and every day is filled with my grace. My beloved, this is just the beginning. The best is yet to come. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your heart surrendered to me, and know that I am with you in every moment of this journey. You are loved, you are chosen, and you are mine. Amen. What you have encountered here today is but a glimpse of the hope, wisdom, and renewal I am so eager to share with you. Do not allow this moment of clarity and encouragement to fade away with the passing of time. Come back again and again, for each time you return, I will have more truth to pour into your heart, more strength to give your weary soul, and more guidance for the path that lies ahead. Before you go, make a decision to stay connected. Subscribe to this channel, turn on your notifications, and invite those you care about to join us. Each visit will bring fresh insight, deeper understanding, and a reminder that you are never alone. I will be here, ready to lead you further into the destiny I have prepared for you. Return soon, my child, and watch as each encounter unfolds into greater purpose, greater promise, and greater peace. Amen.